This dog was desperately digging through the rubble, its paws already bleeding, yet it refused to stop. It even called its 3 puppies to help dig alongside it. Every 5 minutes, the dog would bark into the debris, trying to wake its buried owner. Finally, the young owner slowly opened her eyes. Hearing the constant barking from outside, Anna's consciousness gradually returned. She turned to look at her grandfather, trying to wake him up. Seeing this, the dog Mary barked even more urgently, but grandfather wouldn't wake up no matter how hard she tried. Mary suddenly heard something and quickly left the ruins, running at full speed. Following the shout she heard, she reached 2 rescue workers and grabbed their clothes tightly. The rescuers thought Mary was just playing with them and pushed her aside, but Mary refused to leave. One man, noticing this unusual behavior, crouched down and asked Mary if her owner was trapped. Mary's expression was grave as she turned and ran back. Seeing this, the 2 men immediately followed. Mary quickly led them to her owners. She barked at them continuously, signaling there were people under the rubble. The 2 men immediately began rescue operations and soon discovered the grandfather and granddaughter inside. Given the urgency, they didn't hesitate and immediately started the rescue, clearing away the debris pinning them down. Mary watched and barked once in gratitude. A helicopter received the distress signal and immediately flew to Mary's location. By then, the grandfather and granddaughter had been rescued. The rescue helicopter arrived quickly. Inside was a boy who was extremely emotional. Below were his grandfather and sister. The helicopter slowly descended, extending rescue ropes. The rescue team secured the grandfather first and lifted him into the helicopter. When it was Anna's turn, she cried and refused to leave, wanting to take Mary with them. But due to the grandfather's critical injuries, the soldiers had to prioritize saving human lives. Anna broke down in tears upon hearing this. It meant leaving Mary behind. Anna was heartbroken, crying out to Mary. Mary also begged Anna to take her along, but Anna was powerless. Mary's figure grew smaller and smaller as Anna was successfully rescued. The helicopter immediately turned toward the hospital. Seeing this, Mary desperately chased after them, following the helicopter closely. Despite her injured paws, Mary couldn't care less. She just wanted the aircraft to stop and take her along. But the helicopter flew faster and faster. Mary, exhausted, stopped and watched the helicopter disappear into the distance. Mary firmly believed her owner would come back for her, so she chose not to leave the ruins, continuing to live there with her puppies. But difficulties soon arose. Everything was in ruins. They had almost nothing to eat, let alone with 3 hungry puppies to feed. Anna was listless at the shelter, constantly missing Mary. Her aunt saw this and tried to comfort her, but Anna became even sadder, tearfully asking her aunt if Mary and her puppies would have food to eat. Her aunt reassured her not to worry. Mary was a mother who wouldn't let her children go hungry and would find a way to survive with them. The aunt wasn't wrong. A mother's love drove Mary to search desperately for food for her puppies. She found half a bag of dog food, but when she turned around, her puppies were in danger. A flock of crows was attacking them. Mary, as their mother, immediately rushed over. During the confrontation, she was accidentally scratched on the face by a crow, but to